welcome to TORAH Talk. I am your host, William Hall, broadcasting live out of Kingsland, Texas, USA, with a very, very, very special broadcast. Coming to you from Houston, Texas, Rod Bryant from Tentative, the Center for Torah Study, Houston. Rod Bryant, my dear sweet brother, welcome back to the show. I cannot tell you how excited I am about our spur of the moment teaser for everybody in the Torah the Torah community. I'm excited.
Did you call this a Rodcast?
If I did, that would have been brilliant. I don't think I'm that smart though.
It sounded like that. That's why I thought anyway.
That's great. That's great. So okay, so basically, my mind is like blown right now because you know, it would be wrong. It would be amiss of me to not bring in our brother Dennis Humphrey. He is just an amazing creative genius.
Right.
And
right. He's the architect of this whole thing.
He is the architect, the brains behind what we're fixing to tell you guys about. Right. And I tell you, I'll tell you, I'm more excited about what we're fixing to show these people than I was about finding Chabad.org in my spiritual starvation mode. I mean, when I found Chabad.org and I found all these free downloads and stuff, I could download all these Torah Parsha, like, you know, 18, 20 a week, I was in heaven. And
treasure.
Like, it was a treasure. And now that I see what you have done here, Rod, you and man, Dennis Humphrey, man, you guys, I think this is like the most beautiful icing on the cake that we could have ever experienced in this day and age. This is the first of its kind.
Right.
And
this has not been done yet in the English-speaking world. And I find it hard to believe, but we have scoured the internet and looked. There's a lot of resources where there is video, but to have 24 hours, 6 days a week, obviously we don't broadcast it on Shabbos,
right?
But 24 hours, 6 days a week, very kosher Torah learning. We've had the greatest of minds of rabbis sign on to stream their content. So 24 hours a day, fresh, new content every day of Torah lectures. I mean, it's the best.
And every hour of every day. That's what blows my mind. Okay, so I get this message. So you guys, we're not going to tell you what it is just yet, although there's a little hint on your screen. We're not going to tell you where to go just yet. I'll pull it up for you. I'm going to show you a little sample of what happens when you click the go button. But this whole thing, I got a message earlier today from a guy, a random guy, and he says this channel's up and running. And I'm thinking, why does that channel sound familiar? I'm like, then I called my friend Dennis, and he's like, oh, that's us. I'm like, oh, that's us. Meaning Native.net and Dennis's little thing that they got going on. And I was like, no way. So I clicked on it. Man, I listened to it all day today. I could not stop. And in fact, the only thing I wished I could have done was maybe we can do it later on. We can figure out how to put a pause button in there, because these lectures are just like, wow. Let me paint the stage for all you viewers out there. You're in the mood. All of a sudden, you've listened to some 80s rock, and you've listened to some Southern whatever. And now you're thinking, man, I really would love to just hear some good old Torah teaching. You're going to have to go on the internet, and you got to type in Chabad.org or something-else.net or something-else.com, and then you got to click and find I want to listen to that one. So you play it, and then 30 minutes later, you have to go through all this process again. Okay, so what's happening right now is, what Rod has created is, now you don't have to do that. Now all you got to do is go here and push play, and it's like listening to a radio station that does nothing but teach Torah, right?
Right.
And so you're going to hear Torah teaching after Torah teaching. You might hear a song, like a Hebrew song on in between lectures or something like that. But it's a constant movement of just wonderful, divine information and just simcha like you have never. It's so amazing. And the teachers that you guys have got on there.
What's amazing about this is it's the latest content. So you're not having to go to 20 different websites, to 20 different rabbinical organizations or rabbis to find the content. It all comes to you at this single source, and fresh every day.
Right. So today I'm sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, Rav Dror Kosuto's on here, and then you got all these great like Hebrew like giants are just like on this channel, you know.
And even Tanakh Talk is on this channel.
Even Tanakh Talk is on this channel.
That's
Wow.
right.
I can't wait to see that episode just so I can go, yay, this is so cool. Okay, but I'm already at that point. I'm thinking this is just the most coolest thing. And I'm telling you, since Chabad.org, and this is like 5 years ago, just to break it down for you, I have to let you viewers out there know why I keep repeating Chabad.org, Chabad.org. They're fantastic, and I still go there for Torah lectures.
Right. I do too, yeah.
And so they were very key in transforming the way I moved and the way I advanced in my Torah study, because of the hunger level that you all have, some more than others, and it's like you want to have. It's like food. When you have a big appetite and you're hungry, a little cheese ball is not going to fix your fix. Right?
That's right.
You need a big plate of food. And so, and for me at that time, I needed a massive plate of food, and that's what Chabad.org offered. And now today, man, I just can't express it clearly enough that when I clicked that link, which we'll tell you about here in just a second, when I clicked that link, and that thing started rolling, and the ball kept going, and I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to go find something else. I didn't have to go to a different website. And that thing kept going with all this juicy, incredible, phenomenal material.
Right.
I was just
look, what's nice about it, too, is while you're working, especially people that work in an office, you could turn that on, put it in the background, and it play all day long, and you're going to get fresh content all day long. It's amazing. I do it. I mean, when I work, at my office, whether it's at the house or here, I'm listening to it in the background all the time.
It's unbelievable. So I urge all of you. I mean, this is this is so dynamic, man. You guys be, I won't say fools. That almost slipped out. You guys be crazy to not like share this link with every single person that you know, because every single person you know in the Torah community will just love you for it, because this is like. It's like if you're starving for or dying of thirst and water, this is fresh water, man, that will keep you fully hydrated spiritually, like indefinitely. It's amazing. And
this is the first day of the launch, and already we've had people log in from Ukraine, from Georgia, from Russia, from South and Central America, England, Canada, all over the world just today. And so I can't imagine what it's going to be like when everybody begins to share with their friends who are interested. Obviously, we're not trying to push it on people that don't want it, but there's a whole world hunger. We're living in a famine of the Word of God, and now is the time for us to share it with our friends.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, and I know I never ask any of my guests permission to do things. I just do it on my own, because I know you would say, no, don't do that. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Y'all put all this stuff together so quick, and so you were just so steadfast and just hammering it like just banging on this rock until it exploded. And it's like, but in the process of this, you've incurred some cost. And this whole video, this whole video is not about donations, period. Please make no mistake about this. It's about getting this channel out there. But for those people who are watching this, who find so much huge value in this, if you want to donate toward this to kind of help them, pad what happened to the expenses on this whole thing, $2 or $3 grand right off the top, just getting it going, and $1,000 a year for the.
Let me tell you, we took a bold step to do this because we believe so much in it that I myself was willing to pay for it out of my own resources. And anything that you can do would really help to do that. But we are not doing this for profit. This is a nonprofit presentation.
This is way above profit. This is way above money. This is like man, I can't even put words into it. It's just,
so William, let me share with something that's going to be the future.
Okay.
The future is that this, and within a couple of weeks, will be available on Roku. It'll be available on an Android and Apple app for your phone. God willing, it's going to be available too. We'll have other separate channels to include a complete Spanish channel. And in the future, God willing, if we can get content in Portuguese and some other languages, we'd love to. It's just a matter of finding enough content to have different channels set up.
Right on.
But the goal would be is to saturate the world with the knowledge of God. That's the whole goal.
It's the most exciting thing that I've even encountered since actually the birth of Tanakh Talk. I'm not joking, man. Because
no, but you got something real. I mean, I'm just telling you. I told you before the show started. Isn't it exciting to be on the cutting edge of bringing the knowledge of God to the nations and to the world? And it is just amazing. I find myself, I will go home tonight sort of like in disbelief that Hashem has allowed me to take this journey out of avodah zarah and idolatry to a place of sharing the illumination of Torah wisdom to the nations from the greatest rabbis, including Rabbi Jonathan Sachs has just signed up to put his content on the website. We have the best of the best, the creme de la creme of Torah teachers all on one site. And, man, you've got to share this. I just encourage people to share it.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, so now that they've waited long enough, a lot of people are commenting on the YouTube chat. What is the site so I can find it? I'm going to save you a little bit of legwork here. Okay, so the site is, just remember TLC, Tender Love and Care, but that's not what it is. TLC. That's what you need to remember, because a week from now you're going to think, it had something to do with Torah. What was it? Just remember TLC, TorahLearningChannel.com. I'm going to go there with you right now. There's TorahLearningChannel.com, and what you're going to see whenever this happens is this right here. You're going to get there. You're going to click on this. Let's see. Why do I see one of my other backdrops in here? Let me get rid of that real fast. Hang on, and then back up again. Okay, so I'm going to push play. And what happens, this is all this is live stuff. This is not pre-recorded. Well, it's not, what do you call it? Do I have that? Here we go.
It's streaming live from our server.
You can go to places where we have stores where everything on the shelves is kosher.
Why is it not
and exotic products to boot, not just standard things.
Why is it not
we have dozens and dozens.
You can hear it.
Actually,
you can't see it on the screen for some reason, but I can see it on my screen. And you can hear the vocals right now, but you'll actually see a video. In this little box where you see the play button in that black square, there's actually a video playing. I'm not sure. Maybe my software has got an issue.
But if you're
got an issue with actually playing it. But that's okay. You see it, though. Go there, TorahLearningChannel.com. That's all you got to remember. TLC. Tender Loving Care,
TorahLearningChannel.com, and share it with as many people you can. And look, the only thing keeping us from expanding this in the future is content. If you guys have a favorite kosher rabbi teacher that you feel like that you would like to for us to consider, then by all means send us an email and let us know about who this teacher is, and send us a link to his YouTube channel or something like that, and we'd be more than glad to entertain it.
Okay, before you leave, tell the world out there who doesn't know you, we've got about 2 minutes left, minute and a half. Tell everybody about Nativ.net. I want to know all the juicy stuff.
Go ahead.
I want to know all the juicy stuff. So lay it on thick.
Nativ.net was started about 5 years ago. I was a former Christian pastor who left Christianity to embrace Torah Judaism. A small group of individuals in the community want us to learn Torah as non-Jews, and it's grown to a community. We had 75 here for Pesach of non-Jews and a few Jewish people from the Jewish community here for Pesach. Had a wonderful time. We have Nativ centers in South Africa and Calgary in Canada, and a couple in Texas and 2 in Florida, and God willing, they'll continue to grow. But our whole goal is to provide a safe place to learn for non-Jews to learn. Continually, I will have people of all different faiths, to include Buddhists who have asked to come study at this center. You don't have to be Jewish to study Jewish Torah wisdom. And so we have some of the best rabbis that come through Nativ to teach. And if you go to the website, nativ.net, Netiv.net, you'll see all the content there. We have books that are online that are free that you can read. Path of the Righteous Gentile, our weekly Torah lectures, also lectures from Rabbi Skobac and Rabbi Dror Kusudo, many different rabbis. So I encourage you to go to Nativ, check it out. And if I can do anything to assist you in your journey, let me know. There's a little contact that you can fill out. Love to hear from you.
You know what? It's amazing what you've got going on there. I mean, I was so amazed at how integrated your little place in Humble, Texas, your little humble Texas,
little humble place, right?
It is so like like a magnet for massive Torah teachers. This is really fantastic.
It is.
So, well, Rod, I tell you what, thank you. I won't keep you any longer. I know this is like a surprise broadcast.
So I only got dressed up for this little 15 minutes. What's up with that?
Man, I'll tell you what. Hey, speaking of which, future shows, I need some Torah Parsha lined up, which ones you want, so we can put you back on, man. It's about that time.
We'll do it.
All right, brother.
We'll do it soon.
Hey, thank you all for tuning in. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so final words from you, Mr. Rod Bryant.
Anything that people can do to assist to help us in the growing of the channel by sharing it with all your friends on Facebook, etc. And if you have time, we'd love to have your support to be able to continue to pay for the material, the equipment, etc. So that we can continue to do a great job. So God bless you, and thank you for taking time for listening.
Man, this is great. Thank you, brother. Love you, man, and see you all.
Love you too.
Y'all just get on board, man, because this train is fixing to take off, baby. Rod,
right.
Love you, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Shalom, shalom to you and everybody out there. Take care, everybody.
חשוב והכרחי להיות ביחד. איפוק זו העוצמה, ויתור זו הגדולה, השאיפה והכמיהה. אני אתה אתם תמיד תמיד כולם ביחד. חשוב מכל חשוב והכרחי להיות ביחד. איפוק זו העוצמה, ויתור זו הגדולה, השאיפה והכמיהה.